So today we're gonna go into our player stats. So we're gonna create like health systems, experience, and of course like stamina. You know, 3 basic stuff. So previously we made basic attacking combat system, you know, easy shit basically. So let's create a new folder. Let's call this player stats. Open it up. We can actually add a color, so it's gonna look good. So now we're gonna have a building class, have an actor component, because later we're gonna add this to our enemy or AI technically. So let's call this AC. Let's call it player stats or character stats, whatever. So let's open that up. So right here, we're gonna delete the event tick because we don't really need that. We're only gonna need the event begin. So first things first, let's create some variable. So let's click on the variables. Let's call this current health. Let's have it as a float. Let's have a max health. So that's basically all the health, so you can actually add it to a group, so a category technically. So let's call this health, plug that in there, you know, so we have health. Now let's have current stamina and max stamina. So have that into a stamina. So it's all organized. Now let's do the XP. What XP? And that's basically the default XP and the max XP. And the last one, level. So this level will be an integer, because integers are a whole number, you know. So let's plug these into the XP section. Bam. So we have health, stamina, and XP. So now we're gonna have some functions, a lot of them actually. So the first one will be increase health. Another one we're gonna have, actually let's just do it. Let's just do the first one. So increase health. So it's basically gonna have a branch. Then a non-boolean. So non-boolean, it should look like right here, non-boolean. So we're gonna have current health. And let's get the max health. So if the current health is greater than or equal to the max health, basically if it's not, if it doesn't equal, then we're gonna basically add health. So this is because this is increased health, so we're gonna add the health. So let's get the current health. Let's get the current health, get it. Let's add and plug the return value into the current health that we set, and the B pin right here, that's gonna go into the increase health. Let's call it increase health. So basically it's gonna look like, if you get the increase health, you can see you can increase by 20 for example, or just 2 or 1. It's basically gonna increase it. Now we're gonna have another branch. Right before the branch right here, we can actually comment out a widget set percent. So right here we're gonna basically set the percent of the widget. That's probably gonna be today. And right here we're gonna have current health greater than or equal to the max health, not the stamina but the health, and plug that in. If it does, we're gonna get the current health and set it to the max health. So that's basically it for this one. So compound self. And now let's have another one called decrease health. This is the most complicated, I think. So let's have a branch. Let's have the current health. If it's less than or equal to. So if it's not, so let's have a not boolean. If it doesn't, equal to 0, or if it's less than 0, then I'm gonna have the current health, set the current health, subtract it from the current health, so we'll subtract that, and the B pin is going into the input, of course. Now let's call it decrease health. So it works basically the same as the increase health, except you just decrease it. The false will be a return value. I'm setting a return value because we're gonna check if the player is dead or not, or the enemy. So we're gonna have a branch, and if the current health is less than or equal to 0, basically means you're dead. So right here I have a return node and have another one. So if it's true, we're gonna have an output of a boolean dead. So let's check that, and the rest of it basically false, like that. So it should look like this. And of course right here. So now we're gonna have another one called increase max health. So if you, for example, level up or something like that, you probably will need to increase your max health. So this is the easiest part. So you just get the max health, get the current health, basically plus just add this one to that one. But actually, so basically add that. This will be increase max, and now right here will be widget set percent again right here. So now the health is basically done. You can categorize it basically. So let's have it health. It basically, looks okay. So you can see we have the health now. Now let's do the stamina, and that's basically gonna be it for today. And then we can add the progress bars basically, because the leveling system is a little bit complicated, I may say myself. It's a little bit complicated for beginners, so let's make this easy. So let's have increase stamina. So it's basically the same, except it's stamina. So basically have a branch, have a not boolean, if the current stamina is less than or equal to the max stamina. If it's not, then we are gonna set the stamina. Yep, set it. We're gonna add to the current stamina. So it's basically the same as the health, except it's stamina, so stamina, increase stamina. Now here it will be the percent. right here. Have a branch. Let's just copy it from here, so I don't have to like get it. Plug that in. Current stamina, let's set that and set it to be max stamina. So that's basically it for here. Let's have increase. So we increase max stamina. Increase max stamina. So for the max stamina will be max stamina, so we're setting max stamina, and we're gonna set the current stamina, so I'll just plug those in right here like that. And let's have the current stamina, and let's add to the max stamina, so increase max stamina. So it's a little bit different, so I can just copy that, paste that in like that. So it's a little bit different, but it is and decrease stamina, it's the same as the decrease health. So let's have a branch, not boolean. So from the current health, no, current stamina, sorry, if it's less than or equal to 0. If it's not, from the current stamina, we're basically gonna subtract like that. Let's call it decrease stamina. Here gonna be the percent, and then we're gonna add the branch. By the way, these percents are for the progress bar, so we can just set it here. So let's copy this, paste that there. So if it's less than or equal to, and return nodes. And these are no stamina. Bam. Check that out. Copy paste. This should be unchecked. Copy and paste it to the false as well. So that's basically it for now. Let's have them into a category. And that's basically it. So you can save that, you can compile that into our event graph. Right, in begin play, we're gonna cast to our third person. I know like casting is all bad and so, who cares? Get owner, cast to third person, and plug that in. Let's promote that into a variable. Let's call it BP character. Let's have a delay until the next tick, just in case. And right here will be the percentage and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna set the percentage of the health and stamina. So now let's create a widget. Go to user interface, widget blueprint, user widget, widget blueprint. Let's call this main. Open that up. Let's have a canvas. So I have some progress bars, so let's plug those in. Now let's anchor it in right there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a vertical box. So let's have a vertical box on the canvas, and let's put the progress bar into the vertical box, and let's call the progress bar health. Let's call it health bar technically, so health bar. So let's have the vertical box to be the positions of 120 and the position Y 64. Size, let's do 440, so 440, and Y size 61. So it should look like this. So let's add another one. So copy the health bar, paste it 2 times. So the second one will be the stamina. So you can design it how you want it to be. And for me, it's gonna be like that. So stamina and XP bar. That too. So now let's click on the health bar. Let's have it fill, the stamina bar fill, and the XP bar fill. So now it looks ugly. Let's have a padding of 5 for each one, and now it should look okay. So for the health bar, let's go to the fill color and opacity. Let's have it as red, like that. So darker. You can go to percent right here. You can see in the whole bar. You can actually set it to 1, all of them. So just set it to 1. So the stamina bar, let's make it just a little bit darker blue. And the XP one, that's gonna be like yellow. You can like change it. Now, so that's gonna be alright. You can add images if you want to right here, style. So now what we're gonna do, basically gonna set the percentage right here, you can see. So basically we can actually bind it, but we are not gonna bind it. So we're gonna set this amount. So to do it, what we're gonna do is real simple, right? Let's go to our third person, let's go to blueprints and third person character. So right here in the event begin, we're gonna create widget. So we're gonna create a widget. Let's have it a widget blueprint, the main one. Let's actually promote that into a variable. Let's call widget blueprint main, and let's add to viewport. So basically what we are doing right now, we are just creating a widget. We are promoting it to variable, so you can actually see it up here, and adding to the viewport. So if you play, you'll be able to see the stats basically. So that's pretty cool. So now let's go back to the player stats. We're getting the character. Let's have the widget blueprint main. All they had to what? Hold on. What the fuck do you mean I have it, bro? So you're gonna get the widget main. And let's get the health bar. And now just set percent. Plug that in. And to set percent, it's basically really simple. You're gonna get the current health, divide it, literally just divide by the max health, not the stamina, the health. Right here. Should look like this. So the current health divided by max health to get our result. So now you can copy it, just copy that, go to increase health, and right here just paste that in. You can just delete the comment, paste that in. Now in the decrease health, the same stuff, so not that one, copy, and let's plug everything inside here. And of course that's gonna be and increase the max health as well, so plug that in. And for the stamina it's basically the same, so let's copy these ones Let's go to stamina. Let's have the stamina right here. Current stamina. Let's divide it to the max stamina. Plug that in. Just copy. Go to increase max stamina. Paste that in. And decrease stamina as well. So it should look like this. Now we can actually test it out by going to third person. Let's have a debug key. Debug key. As, for example, tab. So if you press tab, it's gonna do something basically. So let's add a component called AC player stats. Let's have the player stats, and let's do increase health by 20, for example. Or let's do 10. Let's do 10. And let's have another key, debug key. Let's have it as the, for example, Q, and this will be decrease health by 20, for example. And if you play, you can see I have 0 health because I haven't actually set anything. So what I have to do, go back to AC stats. Let's set for the health. So current health, let's do 100, max health 100, current stamina as well. So just set it to your desired stats. So now you can see if I press Q, it's going to decrease, tab increase, Q decrease. So basically it works. Okay, so you can see it works basically. It should work for the stamina as well. So we can do increase stamina, do 10, and decrease. Let's do 10. So now if you apply, and the stamina is bugging out. Why? So the mistake I made is the health bar right here. It should be a stamina bar. So my bad, because I just copied and pasted. So it should be the health bar. It should be the stamina bar, not the health bar in the stamina. So increase stamina, increase health should be the health bar, decrease stamina should be the stamina bar. So that's a little mistake right there. So if you play, it should work perfectly fine now, as you can see. So that's basically it for today. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Next up we're gonna do the leveling system, so we can have all the leveling and stuff. So yeah.